Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Happy Space and you're welcome to Happy Space Homemade channel. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be learning how to start up with a new fish line when beading your bag. So it's always a challenge for so many persons when they're beading their bag and they're out of fish line and you're yet to be done with that particular bag. So in order not to waste much of your time, let's just jump right into the video. As you can see on the video here, I'm just left with a little fish line and I'm still struggling to make sure I round up with that particular fish line, but make sure that you don't go as extreme as I've gone if you are just a beginner. So make sure you leave enough space. So over here, for me to start up with a new fishing line, I added my 3 bead. So if you're using 2 bead to bead your bag, so you just add your 2 bead. Now instead of you to intercross that fishing line into the next bead, you just tie it. Do not intercross it again, you just tie. When you're tying, you tie it very strong. So always make sure you double knot it. Always make sure you double knot it. So like I double knotted it. So over here I've actually tied it very well. I pulled it. Be careful so you don't injure yourself, because remember that this fishing line is very strong. Now I picked up my new fishing line. Make sure you wrap as much as you can. Okay, now it's always challenging when you have much fishing line. Fold a lot on your hand, the one you know you can handle. So I went ahead and cut it, and after cutting it, now remember we tied it on the 3rd bead in the middle. That is where you're going to pass in your fishing line, not beneath, but the one at the middle is where you're going to pass in your fishing line. So after passing in your fishing line on the 3rd one, the one beneath, you're going to pass in the fishing line under it as well. As you can see on the video, I don't know how I want to explain it again. So right now on this my zigzag beading bag that I'm doing, I was passing through 2 beads. So if you're the one passing through 1 bead to bead this bag, you need to just pass through 1 bead. So I always hold the ends of my beads together and I pull. Pulling it is just to make sure it's equal. So always make sure you pull, because if you don't do it that way, you end up having one long and one short, and it doesn't make sense. It's practically a waste. That's to me anyway. So guys, if you watched this video up to this extent, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Okay, now let's continue. After passing through the 3 bead, that means I've passed through 3 bead, like I was actually going to be beading my bag again. I started up with what I was doing. Add my 3 bead, intercross with the 3rd one, add my 3 bead and intercross with the 3rd one. And make sure that whenever you're doing this, you're pulling it tight. And always be careful when you're pulling. Remember that the first stage is just a beginning stage, because the fishing line is not yet tight yet. So you have to be very careful when you're pulling it. If not, if you over pull it, one side of the fishing line is going to be longer than one. So always check the ends of the fish line and pull together. Do you get, if that makes sense? Anyway, so I went ahead, passed through 2 bead. Remember, if you're passing through 1 bead, you don't need to pass through 2 bead. I'm passing through 2 bead because of the design of the bag I am trying to achieve. So if you're making like 2 bead and intercross the 2nd one, you pass through your 1 bead. Right now I'm making use of 3 beads, so I'm passing through 2 beads. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but I believe that as you're watching, you're understanding. I'm just trying to explain the little I can. Okay, so guys, at the end of the day, you just keep on doing it, and when you see that you've actually gone up to 5 to 6 beads away from the one you tied, you come back to the one you tied and pull. Make sure you pull it into a bead, so it will be able, the knot will be able to hide inside one of the bead, that it will not be visible to anybody, it will not be visible to anyone to see. That goes with you that's even doing it. So you now come here and pass all the remaining beads and pass it. Please do not cut after pulling. Make sure you pass the bead into other beads and pass it. If possible, pass it until when you exhaust the fishing line. But if you see that you've passed it to an extent and you're satisfied with it, you can go ahead and cut the fish line. I hope that I've done a good job by explaining this video and making this video. If you like this kind of content, drop it in the comment section below. If this video was helpful for you, so drop it in the comment section below. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, share this video to friends and family. Do not forget, it's your happy space. This space is where we do everything DIY, everything homemade, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Some of you will be wondering, when is this bead bag, this particular bead bag design that I'm doing coming out? It's coming out very soon. You're going to be seeing it after this video. Shortly after this video, you're going to be seeing it. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.